Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to Open Mic Night. Alhamdulillah, my name is Sad, I'm your host tonight. Alhamdulillah, there's a couple of announcements before we start our official program. First announcement is, alhamdulillah, we have game night this Sunday after Salah. We request all of you to come for nice gathering on Sunday at the masjid for our game night. And second of all, as we have alhamdulillah, tomorrow there is a rally protest in Hollywood for Kashmir. If you can, please join. And also there is a big dinner for Kashmir coming up on the 8th of September at the Asian restaurant. Alhamdulillah, that's the announcement from the masjid side. Please welcome our speaker tonight, Mr. Kim Sayyid. Mustaqim, mashallah, and FY, he grew up in Saudi Arabia. He started from there, alhamdulillah. He also graduated from the University of Alabama, and after he officially moved back. He was here with us for a couple of months, but he officially moved back to Detroit. But alhamdulillah, he's here tonight with us. Please welcome him back with your nice applause.
Did I get it right? Jazakumullah khair, Saad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muhammad Mustaqim. Saad, you, mashallah, very wonderful introduction. I'm very happy to be here at IIT, Islamic Institute of Torrance. So today is mic night. I'm going to talk about a very interesting topic that I've decided. It's about patience. And I'm going to quote a couple of verses from the Quran and how we can utilize it in our life. And how is it going to benefit us? Before I start, As-salatu salam ala Rasulullah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. All the classes that you see when all the CEOs take, and you see those classes where everybody wants to improve their life. These classes are called personality classes, life coach classes. They could be called life skill classes. And all these classes are offered at a very expensive prices, and everybody's want to be a part of this. And some people take it, some people don't. The first thing that they teach in these classes is to be patient. And how does it relate to the Quran and the Sunnah? We look at the verses from the Quran, chapter 2, verse number 153, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, Inna Allah ma'as sabirin. Allah is with those who are patient. So these verses from the Quran are enough for us to understand this is very important. Of course, we already know this, but a reminder will definitely help us. And when people are teaching this at life classes, Allah has taught it to us, and we have to just use it in our life. And when we use these things, another very important thing that we also want to do and execute in our life is we want to be patient. Why? Not to get materialistic benefits, but we want to get the love of Allah. We want to get the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because every time, even if you cross the street, somebody's upset with you, you're patient and you think, inshallah, I'll just be patient for the sake of Allah, you get a reward for it. And these are small rewards that we can grab, inshallah. And one day, we look at our rewards and be good, but we want to do it consistently. We want to be a part of the virtue and benefits that Allah has given to us. So that's one thing. And then every action depends on intention. So this is another, the first hadith that we talk about is إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. So our intentions are very important. So we see our intentions. So how is the first topic I talked about is patience, and how is the intention related? is we are patient for the sake of Allah. And yes, definitely there's worldly benefits of this, but we have to reprogram our mind, saying that yes, we're getting worldly benefits, but first my intention was for the sake of Allah, nobody else. And then comes everything. Yes, there's worldly benefits. I get this and this and this. SubhanAllah, it's good, but my intention was for the sake of Allah. Can you renew your intention? Of course you can keep renewing your intention as many times as you want. And the shaitan, who wants to make it difficult, and he wants to make it and corrupt your mind, and then say, if maybe it's not the right thing for you to do. No, you just say, Astaghfirullah, A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem, Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim, and then you just renew your intention. And this is one of the virtues you can use on your daily basis. For example, you can use it at home, for your parents, for your kids, your loved ones, anybody's, because patience is very, very important in your life. The second part, I want to talk about Surah Maryam, verses 40 to 45. So I was not given a lot of time, so I was given very little time. So I thought these 5 verses may be useful for us to relate. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. واذكر في الكتاب إبراهيم إنه كان صديقا نبيا إذ قال لأبيه يا أبت لم تعبد ما لا يسمع ولا يبصر ولا يغني عنك شيئا يا أبت لا تعبد الشيطان إن الشيطان كان للرحمن عصيا. This verse in the Quran, so this is a conversation between a father and a son. And if you look at the Quran actually gives you snapshots of what's going on at certain time, for us to understand, okay, this is what happened, and then we understand and realize how we can implement this in our lives, right? For us to be more understanding and to be more shrewd on how we can use this in our life. A conversation between a father and a son, when a father is very stubborn in doing his work, and the son knows what is right and what is wrong. So he's saying, Ya Abati, initially he talks about, are you worshipping this that does not speak, that does not hear? And then he's saying, do not worship the shaitan. And then he's also saying the shaitan has been disobedient to the most merciful, right? And then he also says, and the way he explains to his father, Ya Abati, which actually means with a great, tremendous respect for father. And of course, nowadays we have situations like our father says something and then we get really upset because we know what we are saying is right. But this is where the patience come in, the wisdom, the knowledge, everything together, and then he's talking. So these are some things that we have to understand. And why is he doing it? He's doing it for the sake of Allah. And we do anything for the sake of Allah, Allah will definitely help you from a place that you never imagined. How do we know this? From the Quran. So from the Quran and the Sunnah, it's saying, first thing, be patient. Second, have your intention for the sake of Allah. And definitely you'll be successful. And then the verse, going back to the verse. So we're talking about the verse. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam is saying, لا تعبد الشيطان, do not worship the shaitan, إنه كان لا تعبد الشيطان. He's saying, do not worship the shaitan. And then after that he's saying, the shaitan is being disobedient to the most merciful. And I am scared that a punishment would come from the most merciful. So it's like somebody who loves you a lot, and if he's going to punish you, it's very shameful, right? So that's what he's worried about. And he's telling his father that, Ya Abati, please, oh my father, Lord's father, right? And he's explaining the whole stuff. So I would like to conclude with this. I don't want to take a lot more time. And from this, what we learned, a quick idea is, first thing what we learned is, or we realized, of course we all know this, and we want to remind each other, and that's what we're here for. So first thing, be patient. And I know it's going to be hard, but we have to be patient. Why? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says it very clearly from the verses from the Quran and the Sunnah. And what else we're following? Quran and Sunnah, right? So there's solid evidence. Second, have your intention for the sake of Allah. Anything you do, from morning, night, evening. I'm going for a vacation. How would it be for the sake of Allah? Make your intention, I want to do it for the sake. Stay away from the haram, right? You're going for a vacation, stay away from the haram. I'm going to buy a new car for fun. I mean, stay away from the haram again. You know, you could do anything, and you could be beneficial. Yeah, of course, you could benefit in the hereafter, and it's going to help you in the here too. That's why there's du'as and verses from the Quran saying, take a portion of the hereafter and do not forget your portion of the dunya. So you want to be smart in your moves, so you get your hereafter and you also get your share of the here. Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And we will read Surah Al-Asr. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ فِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. جزاكم الله خير.